The fungus that usually attacks trees has infected man. Scientists have been warning for years that fungi can be serious a threat to our health. This is perfectly demonstrated by a recent case, a man from India. The patient was diagnosed with the presence of disease caused by mushrooms that usually attack trees. Doctors admit that never before they haven't encountered anything like this. Doctors from India reported the first. It seems if a person becomes infected with a fungus that usually infects trees. This fungus is widespread in the world and also occurs in our country. The description and results of the research were published in the journal Medical Mycology Case Reports. This unusual case was found in India in a 61-year-old patient. He was observed to have difficulty swallowing, coughing, hoarseness, and lack of appetite, fatigue, and recurrent inflammation of the throat. He maintained this condition. He stayed with him for about 3 months before he even decided to use medical assistance. Interestingly, the patient is a mycologist by profession who is in progress during his work. He regularly came into contact with various types of mushrooms. The man had a CT scan of his neck and a pus pocket was found on the right side of his trachea. A sample of the fluid was then taken to determine signs of developing fungal infection. In it, branching filaments, known as, were noted hyphae that are characteristic of fungi. Just leaving it any with the collected secretions in a dish in the laboratory were enough for a few days grow their colony this way. Doctors on the spot couldn't handle the identification mushroom. So they decided to send his samples to the Collaborating Center on Reference and Research on Fungi of Medical Importance operating in India under the auspices of the World Health Organization. An analysis was carried out at the center genetic and found to be a representative of Chondrostrium purpureum, using the Polish name, purple cartilage. He is responsible for the disease of trees on whose leaves it causes characteristic silvery. Hence the disease is called leaf silvery. That's right, this mushroom infects trees. And quite a lot of it, the number of their species. It is able to infect oaks, maples, elms, apple trees, pear trees, and cherries. But how did it enter the patient's body, causing him such a serious medical condition? He himself denied that he ever worked directly with this particular pathogen, but he admitted it at the same time. He often dealt with rotting research material and other species of mushrooms. This is the first documented case so far human infection with purple cartilage. Most importantly, for the patient himself, it ended well. Doctors removed fluid accumulated in his trachea. Then, for 2 months, the man took O tablets, broad-spectrum antifungal activity. Later for approximate he was monitored for 2 years and there were not even the slightest symptoms of recurrence infection. Controlling lightning with a laser. Experiments conducted in natural conditions showed that using a laser, you can control the track it moves to some extent its lightning. The work suggests that laser beams could be used as lightning rods to protect sensitive infrastructure such as airports or launchers rockets. However, the technology needs refinement. The achievement is impressive, especially since it has been around for 20 years. The scientific community is working hard on such solutions, says physicist Z University of Crete Stelios Tsourtsakis, who was not involved in research. Whether the technique will be useful or not, only time can show, adds. The description and research results were published in Nature Photonics. Metal lightning rods are widely used. They redirect lightning strikes and safely dissipate their charge. However, the size of the bars is limited. This makes it limited as well an area they protect. So physicists began to wonder if lasers could increase protection because they can reach higher into the sky than the physical structure. Additionally, they can be directed to any area of the sky. However, despite successful laboratory demonstrations, scientists have never been successful before terrain. To change this, a group of about 25 researchers created a Project Laser Lightning Rod, which was tested in the Swiss Alps, a specially created high-power laser, worth approximately €2 million. Scientists placed the device next to a telecommunications tower in Santos, which they often used to lightning strikes. It's one of those projects whose results everyone they were waiting, says Valentina Shumakova, a laser physicist at the University of Vienna. A sufficiently intense laser beam can create a path conductive to lightning, just like metal wire. Physicists think it's happening. This is done by changing the properties of the air, which the beam rapidly creates heats. This reduces its density and creates a favorable path for lightning. It's like laser drilling a hole in the air, says Aurélien Houard, a physicist at Applied Optics Laboratory in Paris, which led the project. The experiments at Santos were not intended to distance lightning from tower, but showing that the laser can guide the impact path through the lightning rod construction. In the future, similar beams could direct lightning away from sensitive installations for remote lightning rods, Houard believes. During 10 weeks of observation, the team noticed that the laser directed 4 lightning bolts during 6 hours of storm. High-speed camera, it clearly showed one impact following the straight line of the laser beam, the not branching. For 100% of the impacts where the laser was present, we measured its effect, says Houard. But Sortsakis notes that the laser was also active for many hours without directing impacts. Suggests the fact that although it redirected lightning, it did not force storm clouds to discharges, which would be a better protection strategy. The scientists' efforts had the expected effect because previous experiments used a laser with much lower power. However, specialized equipment is a significant limitation. It takes time to reduce the system and make it cheaper and more practical, notes Houard.